Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys, we are finally getting to show the Family Kamehameha units awakened here, fully Extreme Z Awakened here on the channel. I say finally like it's been so long. I mean, this literally went live just a couple of days ago. However, we are finally getting to do it, and they are ready to go. Now, because it was 3 units today, I did want to go ahead and just show off me awakening them because it's 3 units, and I felt like you guys probably didn't want to see that. And it maybe wasn't as special because I can't rainbow. I could rainbow these units, but I didn't want to. So let's take a look really quick at their stats, and let's talk their EZAs. And then we're going to hop in. We're going to actually use them on a Majin Buu Saga team, which I haven't actually shown off on the channel in a hot minute. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look, though. So as far as these 3 units, which one's probably the best? Probably the Goten got the best EZA. The Goten has a just flat attack and defense plus 70% added to his passive with no sort of limitation to it at all. It's just there. And Gohan probably getting the least amount of buffs. However, they all go to level 140 now. They all go to super attack 15 now. Can go to 15. And so their damage output is still pretty friggin' solid. Not to mention the game gives you each of them for free if you don't already have one, because when you log in, you get 3 sort of tickets. You can then go use in the Baba Shop to acquire 1 of each, or 3 of each if you want, but you have 3 tickets and you can use them how you want to. Anyways, let's take a look at this Gohan really fast. So the Gohan gets a defense buff on his, or no wait, not a defense buff, an actual attack buff. By the way, I have the wiki pulled up. A link to the wiki will be down below. I use it for all kinds of things so I can remember exactly what each unit does for sure. But he goes from doing supreme damage to enemy to doing supreme damage to enemy while also raising attack for 1 turn as part of his super attack. His passive is the thing that is definitely the weakest upgrade, because he still does attack plus 90% when performing a super attack, but it adds in a defense plus 40% as well. So this guy's EZA is probably the weakest. Let's move over to Goten, probably the strongest one. He gets a defense buff of 30% for 3 turns after he super attacks, which is pretty friggin' awesome. Defense plus 30% for 3 turns after he super attacks. Still causes supreme damage. He still changes Fizz Key to Rainbow Key. However, instead of attack plus 30%, he gets attack and defense plus 70%. And then last but not least, before we hop in here, we have the Goku, who still also is actually pretty solid. Instead of having like his flat sort of attack plus, I think it was like 5,000 before, he now has attack and defense plus 80% when above 30% HP. So he's still getting that plus 3 key right there as well, but attack and defense plus 80% up too. So all these guys are pretty solid, and honestly, I'm okay with it. Like, the buffs for all 3 units are still pretty decent. You're still getting that sort of increase in the stats because they're able to go to level 140, as well as you're able to put them at Super Tech 15. So with all that said, I have sort of just a mock team built out here with all of them. Let's hop in to the actual gameplay. We're hopping in today on the UI Goku event, which is actually about to go live on Global here in just a couple days from the time I'm filming this. By the time you're watching it, may already be live on Global. But I thought, you know what, let's try out an actual pretty difficult event, and let's see how it goes. Let me see, how is the rotation going to work? So the Goku and the Goten are together. Well, I'll just go ahead and leave them together. In this particular situation, I kind of sort of want to do this. I kind of sort of want to leave him there because I really just grabbed the SSJ3 Goku just to bring him along, because he was one of the better sort of units to bring along on this Majin Buu Saga team for me. See, that's not bad. 648,000. Now, again, guys, you got to remember, we are hopping into this event where we will see units that would normally do ridiculous amounts of damage not do as much. Now, this Goku is still probably going to do a fairly decent amount. However, the other thing too, see, even SSJ3 Goku, which we know Angel SSJ3 Goku can do damage, only doing about 200,000 more than that Gohan. And the Gohan already hit pretty decent for what he was, being a Shattering the Limit Awaken, so he doesn't have that extra 15% from Fierce Battle. So really not that bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, really not that bad. Let's do this. I'm gonna let the Vegito rotate off, because it's not really a Vegito sort of centric video, right? It's a Family Kamehameha units centric video. So let's go ahead and let's keep it like this. Ooh, getting the additional. So I didn't actually, I mean, you could have seen it on your screen, but I didn't actually show exactly what everything had. I probably should have done that a little bit better. Ooh, let's see what he tanks this for. Tanks this super attack. That's actually not terrible either. Anyways, Majin Buu team, I think I may have said Majin Vegeta earlier, but Majin, which it fits in there. Majin Buu team being HP and defense plus 170%, attack only plus 130. So Definitely going to see these guys tanking a little bit better on this team too, just for that simple fact. While also, let's see, I'm going to actually do this again, which we're going to see some probably, I mean, we've got type advantage this time, so we're going to see some pretty decent damage output from him. Anyway, so, you know, the attacks will be more than running them on just a straight mono team, but not maybe as much as what you would see on one of the other 170% attack teams. Not these guys can be ran on that because, well, no, they actually can't, because Pure Saiyans isn't a 170 attack, and Hybrid Saiyans isn't a 170 attack. I did not even think about that. Sure enough, the other two teams, because obviously Goku can be ran on Pure Saiyans, Goten and Gohan can be ran on Hybrid Saiyans, both of which, those teams, both of those teams are 170s. Also, should have totally let the Goku attack first, because Goku actually gives a buff to the rest. So Goku gives a plus 25% to the rest of his team after he attacks. We're going to go ahead, I'm gonna Ghost Usher. I still don't know if we'll actually finish it right here. These guys should do some pretty decent damage. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to try and set up a 4. Yes. Like, nope, not like that. Come on now. There we go. 4 rainbow orbs. Let's just straight through Goku. Let's see what he does. 951,000. Not terrible. Again, these units, even with their EZA, are not meant to be like UI Gokus and even SSJ4 Gokus and stuff like that. Like, they are still not like top tier units, but to give them an EZA to get them more on that level is definitely nice. Definitely nice. I'm definitely not trying to oversell these units. I'm not trying to make out these units to be something that they're absolutely not. Fully aware they were never units that were meant to be like something crazy. Also, I love how they even went back and added him a shirt right here. I actually, as many times as I beat this, I don't know if I've actually noticed that. They gave him his shirt back and that exact same portrait, that exact same image from his SSR form. Wow. Okay then, I totally had not ever noticed that. For the sake of the fact of how this is gonna go, I am gonna go ahead and leave this Vegeta on rotation this particular time, just because keep the pace of video up a little bit while also not getting too terribly wrecked. However, that wow, that physical Gohan, giving him that even higher defense buff. The physical Gohan is fantastic. If you have him and you're not running him on the teams he can be ran on, you are missing out tremendously. His passive is so good. He's one of the units that by far did not get shafted from his Dokkan Awaken. Like, it is such a good Dokkan Awaken. It's another Shattering Limit. Shattering Limit's not always the worst thing though. There may be some units that really were lacking key links that needed, not key links as in KEY, but key links as in KI, that really needed some more sort of key boosts. And Shattering Limit was not a bad option for him. I mean, dude, that's really not that bad. That's really not that bad. On this particular event, where defense is so high, with one of the absolute hardest events, it's either between this one or Jiren being the absolute hardest events, single events in this game right now, doing that kind of damage is not terrible, like, at all. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see how these guys tank. And then we're going to give that defense buff up there, because he is similar to like a Tech Vegeta or something like that. I am going to confirm this while I am mid-video. Let me look and just make sure. Attack is 25% for one turn. Raises allies attack by 25% for one turn. I did just want to make sure that letting him go first is sort of like running one of those other units. Ooh, there we go. Now we're getting crits. And honestly, that's a pretty solid blocking ability too. Let's see what the Goten blocks for. That's pretty good. Like, dude, that's pretty good. Holy crap. By the way, guys, as we're about to go into the final portions of this, if you are new to the channel and you've not done so yet, and you're feeling it today, I'm going to do this. Well, dang. Either way, I'm not getting off super attack here with him. So I guess we'll just keep it like this. I guess let's go like that. Let's move you back over. Let's go like that. And then let's do this. If you're new to the channel and you haven't done so yet, and you're new here, I already said that, but we're still gonna go with it. Consider going down there, subscribing, joining the hashtag NanoFam today. So slap a like on today's video for this Extreme Z Awakening. That is actually, I think maybe I focus on attack a lot because I feel like a lot of you guys focus on attack, and then it sort of just kind of bleeds over into my content. their defense ability is awesome. Like, this is amazing, especially on this team. Let's see how well they tank here, though. This is going to be probably a true test for these guys, because he hits hard. He hits really, really hard. Now, this Gohan is giving an attack and defense boost, obviously, but let's see if his defense boost mixed with that. Dude, 10 damage from this event. I'm telling you right now, if I let... Yo, and we're breaking the million... Yes! Dude, we're doing over 1 million damage with that Goku. Goten doing 827,000. Dude, yes! These units are showing off now. That's what I needed, man. That's what we needed. All right, let's see. This will probably still do like 120K. Maybe. Maybe a little bit less than that. Maybe 90,000? 60,000. I was so off. Holy crap, that is a lot of friggin' damage. Wow. I mean, no, sorry, a lot of damage reduction. That's insane. Bruh. That is absolutely fantastic. We're about to wreck face here. And we're also going to have super attack with the Gohan. But we're about to... Super Vegito is about to show freaking UI Goku what for, man. Matter of fact, maybe just enough. Well, no. No, because I've not been tacked enough. So his attack isn't high enough yet to probably really, really wreck this. However, he is rainbow, so he could get an additional attack or maybe criticals on this one. Crit? No, okay. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but I'm just saying it's possible that it could. 861,000 from the Gohan. I think, to me, my favorite, honestly, is probably the Goku. I always kind of like that Goku anyway, and their awakened art from like a year ago now, or maybe even more than a year ago when they got from the Broly event, looks pretty legit. And so for them to get these EZAs is definitely very cool. But yeah, I think maybe this whole time I've been focusing on the attack, and I should have been more so focusing on their defense ability, because they are tanking so well. So incredibly well. Like, it's really, really, really impressive. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then, oh snap! Oh gosh, we're getting off the Dokkan attack with the Goku. Alright, sweet. We are plus that 30%. Well, we might not be after this. We might not be after this. We were plus 30%. We are going to be pretty close. We actually are. We actually are above the 30% threshold. Well, no, we're not. We're like right there. I think we're right beneath it. But I'm pretty sure it takes it into account when you're actually going into the turn, and we were above it. That's pretty legit. Alright, so the Goku to finish it off with a 1.2 million Dokkan attack. I mean, it definitely could have been higher, but also, again, it is UI Goku, has an incredibly high amount of defense. Really fast before I finish up, I haven't actually accepted the missions yet for all of these. So let's see if I go over to... I want you guys to see this because it was crazy. As I was awakening these units, I was like, I forgot that so much was invested into all of this. You know, I mean, this is part of Golden Week and everything else. I apparently just completed 2 more, but let's go over here. Let's go to this. I also have been getting that a lot, and I feel like it's either A, a reminder, or B, I'm not going to sit here and accept all these, but look at everything that I got from EZAing everything. I mean, in some of this too, because I hadn't hopped in since beating it, I think is part of that as well. But look at all the mission rewards for this EZA. We've got Hercule statues, we've got Elder Kais, we've got stones. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, guys, there you go. I'm pretty happy about this. It's not like an SSJ through Goku or a Broly EZA. Those are by far the most top tier EZAs we've had so far. But it is still pretty awesome to see these units getting like that. And as I said in the video already, I think I focused too much on the attack that I sort of was not focusing enough on how much of their defense ability they have now, which is definitely a huge improvement. So, guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. As I said a bit earlier, if you're new to the channel, if you don't see it, consider going down there, subscribing, joining the hashtag NanoFam today. So, slapping like on today's video. And I just remembered that I never did this right here. Look at their percentages. I did 11 additional, 15 crit, 44% on him. And some of this too, they already had it, and I went and added just a little bit more to them to fill out their full additionals and crits. I went 20 a crit, 6 additional on him. He definitely is probably the one I invested the least amount of orbs into, even though, as I said, he's probably overall maybe the best one, just because he has no limitations. That defense and attack boost is just across the board, doesn't matter where your health is at. And then last but not least, 61% of this Goku, again, partially because this Goku already had orbs invested prior to any of this even happening, but 6 additional and 20 crits on him as well. So anyways, there you go, guys. That is today's video. Have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix off, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.